What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Drone, and welcome back to the Drone channel. In today's video, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be giving a channel update. What is going on behind the camera? What are some things that you guys may want to know about, as well as what are we going to be doing in the future? These are videos that are not particularly entertaining, other than listening to me babble on, but for the most part, this is going to be an informative video. That way you guys know what is going to be on the channel here in the future, what is going to be on the second channel here in the future, as well as what is going to be projects that I'm working on kind of behind the scenes. So let's just start off first and foremost with the first channel. This channel that you are watching on right now, the Drone channel. And a lot of it is not going to change for the most part. Let's go ahead and talk about all the series that we have going on right now. We have Minecraft Let's Play, which is not doing the best right now, but that is okay. Minecraft is kind of on a downswing, plus a lot of people have just went back to school, so those views are struggling, those videos are struggling. I kind of understand that. The other series that we have going on is Truly Bedrock, which is a very fun series and very fun server for me to play on, so I'm still going to be doing that. While it's not going to be as much as some of my other content, it's still going to be something that's going to be here on the channel. Next, we have Terraria, which is doing extremely well on the channel, actually. I'm kind of surprised with how well that it's doing. You guys are just absolutely loving the Terraria content. It's getting like 600 views per video that I upload, which is really good. I'm actually insanely impressed with that. So thank you very much for the support on those videos. I'm glad that you guys like them, and there's more of those to come. So we have those three as our main series on the channel right now. Eventually the Terraria one will end, but we're going to be picking right back up with another Let's Play with a Ranger playthrough. So this current playthrough that we're doing right now is kind of a mage playthrough, kind of a use whatever I want playthrough, but the next playthrough will be a purely Ranger playthrough. We're going to get through the game using Ranger weapons only, and then past that we'll move into some other classes. I haven't decided what class we'll do after that, but that is just the basis. So we have that's three series right now. We have Minecraft, we have Truly Bedrock, and we have the Terraria Let's Play series. Past that, I did a community post this past week, and you guys loved it. I did a community post. I told you guys, put a comment down below, whatever game, whatever series, whatever you want me to make a video on, leave a comment in the comment below, and you guys did. And Ark pretty much won that competition in a landslide, and I made a Ark video, and it was really well accepted. It almost has 100 likes on the video right now, which I was kind of hoping we would break 100 likes, but we did get over 600 views on that video, so thank you guys so much for the support on that. Also, the comments were really, really positive, which I was surprised about. I thought that, at least somebody would be like, oh, now you're coming back to Ark or something like that, and I subscribed to you and you're only doing one video. But no, that's actually not the reception that I got at all. Most of you guys were really happy that I at least did one video, and you guys were actually asking me for more, and you guys also told me that there is the new DLC that's coming out for Ark, and you guys would like to see my perspective on that DLC. So I just want to thank you guys for being so positive in the comments section down below. We didn't have any overly negative things that were said or anything like that. It was all very supportive, and I just want to thank you guys a ton for that. Usually whenever you have a series that goes away and then you bring it back for an episode, there's some cheers, but there's also some boos. We didn't have any big time boos or boo-boos or oopsie doopsies or anything like that. So I just want to thank you guys for that, being super supportive. And I kind of want to bring Ark back on the channel, and that's kind of the big announcement that you guys are all wanting to hear. Ark will be coming back, but I'm going to put a caveat to that. Ark is one of these games and one of these videos that it takes a long time to make the videos, at least to my standards. I like to have a relatively perfect video whenever I release it, especially for that game, because it takes so much time to progress in that game. You guys saw the episode that I released was like 55 minutes long, and that's because I was like, I just want to give you guys kind of raw footage. I want to give you guys an experience of somebody starting out the game. But normally, if you guys remember back, my videos were 30 minutes, and I didn't show all of the in-between steps back whenever I did those videos, and that's how I would want to do them again. Now, back to my original point, my initial point, those videos take a long time to do, and I can't just jump into doing art content full-time once again because I have all these other series that I really enjoy doing. I have Minecraft, I have Truly Bedrock, I have Terraria, but what I may do is try to get one video of Ark up a week. I think that that's something that you guys would enjoy and I would enjoy as well, because I don't hate the game. Wildcard has made some really stupid mistakes and I've been super disappointed with them, but the game overall, although it can be a buggy mess and it crashed 12 times during the time of me recording that video you saw the other day, it can be a problem. But I do enjoy the game. I enjoy the beauty of the game. I enjoy taming dinos and just playing around. Now, I don't know that I'm going to get into bosses and stuff like that, but I may just play with the game and just kind of give it a test, see what I think about it, and just kind of play it by how I feel. That's basically what I want. So it's coming back. It's not really coming back the way that it used to, but I do want to produce some art content. I think it would be fun, especially with the new DLC coming out. I may really get back into it because I usually get excited around things like that. So maybe with the new DLC, you may get a few more videos, but like I said, they just take so much time to produce those videos. So I'm kind of skeptical. It's kind of like my Minecraft Let's Play, my Minecraft single player Let's Play. Those videos take a long time to produce, especially if I'm doing a massive project. So I don't like rushing things. I'd rather take a couple of days to work on a video than send out a half-baked video. That's just my personal way of taking content here on YouTube. So that is the main channel. We have Minecraft, we have Truly Bedrock, we have Terraria, and we have Ark that is coming back sparingly. We're not going full-blown Ark. Hold your horses, ladies and gentlemen. I can't do that. I can only handle so much of the dinos, okay? But I just want to give you guys that update. That is the plan for this channel. Not much is going to change. As far as like goals and stuff for the year, some of you guys asked me my 2020 goals. Originally, I was thinking 100,000 by the end of the year. I don't know that we're going to be able to hit that. That seems like a far stretch. We're at 32,700 and something subscribers right now. And 100,000, that's 70,000 more people. I just don't think we're going to hit that. So I'm going to hope that we can at least double our subscribers this year. If we hit like 60,000, I think that's a good goal for the year, and I think that that is totally reachable. That may be lowballing it, or that may be above what I can reach. I'm not sure. It really kind of depends on YouTube, on your guys' entertainment of my content and stuff like that. So it's one of those things that I can't really tell what we're going to be at, but you can kind of hope and you can kind of judge. Okay, so that is the main channel done. That is everything that I wanted to cover for that channel, but don't click away. We have more announcements. We have more things that I'm working on behind the camera. First and foremost, we have our podcast that I just launched called The Rogue Robot. And some of you guys may have already seen the podcast over on my Twitch page. I did a live recording, a live taping of the podcast that you guys could watch live while I was talking to my girlfriend Kayla, and we were talking about our trip to PAX South 2020. And let's just go ahead and switch over to this scene, and I'll show you guys kind of what the podcast is set up like. So down here in this corner where I'm at, this will be where me and my guest are talking, and we're just going to have a conversation. Sometimes we may go to a full webcam like we just had it on, or sometimes we may just rock with this, and I'll show you guys whatever we're talking about here on this monitor in the top left-hand corner. Also, it's going to have my social media links and our brand new The Rogue Robot logo right above my head. So this is kind of the layout for the podcast. The first podcast didn't have all of the artsy stuff on it, but this is kind of what you can expect. I'm trying to produce something that is more talk showy, something that I'm going to have developers of games that that I know the developers. I'm going to try and get some of those on. I'm going to have some old friends of mine come on. I'm going to have other people that are in the community on. I'm going to try and get content creators on. I'm going to try and have kind of an open forum here in this podcast, and I think it'll be something really fun for you guys to enjoy. Also, over on the podcast channel, which, by the way, this channel is linked in the description below, and you can go and watch the first podcast, as well as clips from that podcast on that channel. So if you want to go watch it, subscribe to it, link is in the description below. But on that podcast, I want to have more of a talk show. I want to be able to communicate with you guys and to be able to just talk to guests. I know a lot of people who want to know know their favorite content creators on a more personal level, and if we can have some type of podcast where it's not structured around a particular game, but rather around gaming creators and just talking to whoever's willing to come on, I think that that'll be a really fun thing to do. So that is the Rogue Robot podcast. If you guys want to go and subscribe to that, I highly recommend it. It's also available in audio versions on Spotify, iTunes, basically anywhere that you can find podcasts. It's likely on there, and you can listen to an audio version as well. So that is the podcast channel. I wanted to get that out of the way, let you guys know about that, let you guys know that it's still being worked on, so it's not a perfect product yet, but it is something that I'm working on. This is a side project that I have, as well as our channel. Now, past this, what am I working on? Wow, you're telling me that there's more, but wait! There's more. Billy Mays here. No, I'm joking. But there is more. I have a second channel. The channel that used to be called Kilodrone 2. That channel is now being renamed and rebranded into Kilodrone RPG. And what this channel is going to be is all of the games that I like to play that are more RPG based. Now, this channel is going to have content from WarFrame, Destiny, maybe some Monster Hunter, Elder Scrolls Online, anything that I feel like I want to play and really sink some time into and maybe come up with a series for YouTube on it, it's going to go up on that channel. So this channel, the main channel, is going to be sticking with Minecraft, Terraria, and a little bit of Ark. That channel is going to be everything else, and it's going to be big. It's going to be a big time project, a big time channel, not just the podcast, which will be happening every 2 weeks. WarFrame content is already going up on that channel. If you click the link in the description down below to go to the second channel, you can see WarFrame episode 1, and depending on when you watch this, you may even be able to see episode 1 and episode 2 of WarFrame up on that channel. And I have to say that I am really excited about this project because it lets me branch out more. It lets me get into other games that I haven't played in a while or other games that I haven't checked out. This channel will also include some content that is non-PG. So, and if it is going to be a non-PG episode or a non-PG series, I will let you know at the beginning of that video in case there's a child in the room or anything like that. That way you guys know and you guys are informed. But at the beginning of those episodes, I will label it. Otherwise, like my WarFrame Let's Play, that is a solo series. That is me. It will be PG. But in the future, I want to do some series like Dying Light 2, and I have a group of friends that wants to run through that game with me. So we're going to have some old friends from the channel. You guys may remember some of them, like The Last Alliance, Oob. I may try and get Bones in there on it as well. Bones, if you're watching this, maybe that's something you'd be interested in. But I want to get just a group of friends to hang out, play some games together, and all of that content will be going on Kilodrone RPG. So you got 3 channels. You got 3 channels to watch Kilodrone content. So if you like me, you like what I'm doing, you need to be subscribed to this channel. You need to be subscribed to the podcast channel to watch the podcast and get clips and the podcast all on that channel. And the third channel, or I guess that's technically the second. I kind of mixed these up, didn't I? I should like switch these around somehow. I don't know. Anyway, so first channel, main channel here, subscribe to that. Second channel, the WarFrame RPG-esque channel. This one here only has 221 subscribers. We need to change that. It needs to be above 1,000. So get over there, subscribe to that channel. And then the last channel is the podcasting channel that has some of our podcast content on it. But anyway, guys, that is the channel update. That is everything that I am working on. That is the meat, potatoes, and gravy of everything. And it's a lot. I think that we are really branching out here. And not only this, but I also am having a lot of help behind the scenes from both community members helping with the Discord, as well as the girlfriend is helping me with some video editing to try and get you all of this content together. We are expanding, ladies and gentlemen, and I can't wait for the expansion. Okay, some other things that I want to ask you guys. Not particularly any announcement here, but on the podcast channel, I've also had some ideas for some other content that I don't know if you guys will like or not like. So that podcast is going to be me and another person pretty much just talking. And then I'll take some clips out of that podcast and post those as well. So you'll have the full podcast if you want to watch that, and then also clips from the podcast if you want to watch that. Additionally, I want to know what you guys think about me and maybe me and Kayla, or maybe me and somebody else doing movie reviews or video game reviews or something like that over on that channel. Video game reviews would probably be a bit harder, but movie reviews and TV show reviews would be something that I would be interested in doing, especially around the Star Wars series. Now, you guys know me. If you really know me, you know that I'm a massive Star Wars nerd. I am the biggest Star Wars nerd that you will ever find. I've watched all of the Clone Wars TV show, all of the Rebels TV show. I'm into the comics. Give me Star Wars. I consume Star Wars. I love it. So I want to know if that's something you guys would be interested in. TV reviews for The Mandalorian or for the last season of the Clone Wars that are coming out. Anything like that. I kind of want to know what your guys' opinion of that is. Would you guys like to see that type of content? If me and Kayla go and see a movie on opening weekend or something, would you guys like me to come back and tell you, hey, you may want to go and see this in theaters. It's a really good film before it's spoiled for you. You know, just I want to hear from you guys. Is that something that you would like to see? Is that some type of content that you would like to see over on the podcasting channel? Anyway, guys, I have rambled enough. We are at a 17-minute long video now. And I'm going to leave this mostly unedited for the most part. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like on the video. Go and subscribe to the other channels. I know I've given you a lot to do today. I've given you 2 channels to subscribe to, and I told you to hit the like. This is getting a bit ridiculous. You know what? You don't even have to like the video. You don't even have to like the video. I'll pass on that. You know what? Don't even leave a comment. Just go to the other 2 channels, subscribe to both of them. Let me know what you think. Actually, no, do leave a comment, because I told you guys I needed to know about the movie review thing. So that was dumb of me. No, leave a comment. I need those comments. That way I know if you got... This video is too long now. I'm going to end it here. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Terraria, back tomorrow. Later, ladies and gentlemen.